All right, so welcome back. So this is the adjustments which you can make at this point in order to work with. So I have checked the DNS. The DNS is working fine. So I think our network or our Cardiff server is fine for now, or ready for now to join the domain. So let's start at to joining the domain. So before that, let's always, whenever you want to install some tools, sudo apt update. It is always best for you to update, keep everything updated. So we are going to join this server, join this server as a member of the domain SDC. You remember previously we had this domain, created a domain which is, for me it is nitish.acca. We promoted this guy as a domain controller, and we added this guy as a member of this domain controller, so that this domain controller can control the mission here. Any members can be controlled by the domain controller. So now we wanted this network members should also be controlled, so we are going to add this guy over here. So in order to add this guy, because it is not part of a Windows, so we need to have some tools like similar to Active Directories, which is offered by Windows, um, to join as a domain member, which is Active Directory feature, right? So let's go apt install. I would always say S for that. Real Realmed. Okay, so we need Realmed as a tool, SSSD as a tool, SSSD tools. So you may come up with a question, how do I know all these requirements? It's very simple. So let's do this. If I it comes out of experience. You can go and Google it to find out what are the tools you need to join a domain member. So if I say apt install realm md, right, it says that permission is denied, so it is sudo apt install realm md. So it's going to install this tool. So which means I can now say realm discover nitish.acca. Realm must not come on, right? Okay. Realm is no such. All right, okay. I have to now go and change all my other configurations. So let me go in here. uh, so I just wanted to tell you how I know all these commands, right? So let's go sudo, right? Let me go to the resolve. That's a problem here because always every time this will be updating itself. So I say nitish.acca, search, right? I will do it in a different way. Domain local, right? Okay. Let's start again, resolve. uh, Let me highlight this and then say I want this guys, but here it is not nitish.acca. I open it up, and this one is nitish.acca, and then the name server is 192.168.1.1. Control X, Y. I saved it. We can also have an option where we can say that you don't want to override whatever configurations I have done in my uh, in my resolve.config. So sudo, let me try this chat. I'm etc resolve.config. So hope now it is not changed. Right. So it says that it's unwritable now. It's all changed. Okay. Right. Now let's go in. And I also want to do a sudo nano interfaces. I have to make my changes here. Right. So I go in here, enable my DNS servers, Alt 3. So I uncomment and comment it, Control X, Y. Right. So realm discover. Right. Okay. Right. So what I did now just now is I'm just switching between my internet and my intranet, my two connections. So when I know that I want to use a utility called Realm. So I installed Realm, and then when I go and ask to discover nitish.acca, it says that I can discover nitish.acca. It is not configured yet, and in order for you to join use this, you need all these services. You need sssd tools, you need lib palm, adcli, samba common bin. uh, all these things are required. So it is listing us everything, so we know this. Based on this, we will try to install all the dependencies. Only by installing all the dependencies, all the utilities, then we can join back again. All right. So we have to go back again and change all the configurations, because we are now going back. So I don't want to every time go uh, install and then configure, and then install and configure. So instead of that, I wanted to do everything at the same time. So I will download everything at one point, and then we can start configuring it. Okay. So we have to go and do it back again. If I just go to resolve first, it says that it is unwritable because we have just made it um, unwritable. So I have to first go in here and say revert it back, and then go in here and say that, all right, okay, I'm going to block this, and block this. Actually, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to um, enable it, but still, file was modified since you opened it, continuing, yes. Right, just double checking. Yeah, Control X. So let me go back. Right. Right, I'm just making it right. Okay, and then let's go to the interfaces here, and let me just quickly comment all the things. So if you want to multiple comment, select it, Alt 3 for you to comment everything. S. So I don't want any disturbances in what we are downloading on. So right. So let's go and say sudo. Okay, let me clear sudo, sudo apt install with realmd sssd tools, um samba common, samba libs, libnss, lib palm sss krb5 user ADCLI Samba common bin package kit. Right, so even NTP sometimes it will, the time is also could cause some problem. So these are the tools which I need to install. So instead of installing it one after the other, I do it all at one time so that I can go back and start my configurations. All right, so yeah, I know what's the problem is. Sudo systemctl restart networking. Okay, right, all right, unable to locate lib. All right, unable to locate lib NSS. All right, oops, here we go. So it asks me whether I want to give my local domain name. I can give my local domain name here, nitish.acca. If you have any doubts, you don't know now, so you can just ignore it at the moment. Kerberos server for your realm. I don't have any Kerberos servers. Administrative server for your Kerberos realm. I don't have anything. So if you know the input, you can give the input. If you don't know it, it's fine. You don't want to give any information about it. We can later configure it. So now our work is to install these tools so that we can join them to the domain, right? I hope we have now joined them to the domain. So if I say, right, discover, all right, okay, again, I have to go back to my interfaces, and I have to get it back all reset. Alt 3, Control X, Y, S, and then I go to my resolve.config. I can't edit it, so I have to reset it to edit mode. Right, it's minus resolve mode. I will just block this, guys, and then uncomment these. My server, Control X, Y. So why is it very important for you to make it unwritable? So that it won't keep on changing every time. So final step, sudo systemctl restart networking. Right. So hopefully this is what we need for now, and we could join it to the domain. Let's say discover. Here we could discover it. So let's join I think minus u administrator. I think this is administrator. We can give the username, or we don't want to give the username to start with at the moment. uh, right, I'm just looking at the realm configurations on the other side. Okay, time is going on, so I will stop here at this point, and then we will continue in the next video.